1 mile done, another 6 or so to go. Feeling good, sort of. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Sails and Trails. My name's Nick, of course, and today going back up a mountain again. Ritchie's just started making the ascent there. I was going to start the video further down, but it's mainly just the railway tracks and whatnot. But today we're going up to Mynyddislwyn, working our way around then to Mynyddislwyn. And I think there's some reservoirs, old reservoirs up there, so it might be some good views as well. But I hope you enjoy the video. And so the uphill climb has begun. The uphill climb has begun. Oh, my legs are going to feel it later. Oh, happy days, we're on a fire track. I guess we get to go flat. No, we don't. We got to go more of an ascent. Thanks, Ritchie. I'm going to be sweaty. Very sweaty. Lucky I'm not climbing that. That's like a 45-degree. Slightly less this way. I've had to turn my cap back around. I can't see anything with the beak, so I'm looking rad. That was terrible. But we continue climbing. Ritchie said there was a raven statue up here in the middle of nowhere. It's down to this being a part of the Raven Walk, is that right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. How cool that is. Awesome. Oh! You're getting old. Now that is superb, isn't it?
Camera just on each phone is doing good justice at all.
Well, that's the same with the GoPro, see that?
I know, it just doesn't like, it's like the scale of it just doesn't like shit.
So right over there, you can see, oh, you won't be able to see, but there's little pylons up over there. That's where I did the
I know, yeah, it was
the Tumbalan walk. I did the Tumbalan walk with Adam.
Yeah, that's a cracking view of Gwydden and Landback, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, I'll have to see if Aaron will bring up his. He's got fantastic cameras. He'll be able to take a really good footage, video of that. Not video, camera, photo. Imagine still being in bed and not seeing a view like that. Wasting our lives in bed. I do like my sleep though, but I'm starting to really enjoy getting up early and going for these walks. I hope you are as well, actually. Me and Ritchie have now become shepherds.
Live off the land.
This year's Christmas tree, growing nicely. I'm not going to come up here and cut it. A, that's wrong. B, it's lovely just to have it there where it stands. So this is a symbol to know that you're on the Raven Walk. You need to come on these stiles fairly regular throughout the walk. But yeah, up on the top now of Mynyddislwyn, we've got a nice solar farm there. We've got what I think is like the radio sort of phone stations over there. Lovely field full of sheep, and a nice view going over there and over to Blackwood Way. So we just hit the 2-mile mark. That was fairly quick, to be fair. But we've just made it to the aptly named Church Inn. Well, there's a pub down there, fantastic food, a really nice view to have a pint with, right next to a church, of course. But there actually supposedly used to be 2 pubs up here, which would have been awesome. Can you imagine that in the summertime, coming up here, sitting, looking at all this view while having a lovely pint? We was going to do that, but I decided to come early instead. I would have probably wanted to stay up here for 4 or 5 otherwise. And Ritchie, I don't think he would have managed 4 or 5 on the way back or walk home. Ooh, public footpath with plentiful sheep on it. Hello. Nice little dried riverbed, streaming up from up there and up through the trees up there. It looks like when it rains, this is actually quite a nice little steady stream. It doesn't look like it has a natural source. Yeah, that's a nice little cool little area as well. Still on a sort of farmer's land, so they'll be quite mindful of the animals as well. Didn't realise this was here. This is an old reservoir. I think it's disused now. Well, I think me and Ritchie would agree. I think it's disused. You've got the old overflow there. It's obviously quite high. Oh, bits of metal everywhere. But there are geese down in the bottom, and there is water still flowing through a little bit, so there must be some sort of source that maybe be blocked off. But you can see there's water going down into what looks like a little channel down there. So maybe they just stopped using this. I can imagine that being like a good foot or so deep mud in the bottom. It looks like, it reminds me of a bit of like Newport Estuary.
Grim, yeah. Walk on that.
Yeah. That's cool then.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called or what.
This is a perfect field for a car boot. Get ruined though. Yeah. All these beautiful buttercups. I can't even do that whole trick of, is it? Do I like butter? This beard's in the way. Yeah, nothing reflects off this beard. Yeah. I've never actually done this walk, so everything is brand new to me. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Oh.
Do I go fishing this afternoon? Do I go fishing this afternoon?
Be nice to take your mum out somewhere maybe. Mile 3 done, and we're on one of the normal roadways now.
Dropping down towards Cynvelyn Valley.
Yeah, down towards Cynvelyn Valley. But yeah, these roads remind me of childhood, going from a campsite to like a local pub to have some lunch with family back in the day. You can't really do that now. Well, you can, but it's so expensive to be able to have a caravan and everything like that. But I won't go into that, but I still enjoy these sort of walks anyway. Four miles, guys. That was a great little walk day. We just walked through Cynvelyn. We're now going to go down through the Sirhowy Valley. So we're at the Sirhowy River, making our way down the Sirhowy Valley. This actually connects down Crosskeys, I think it is, down to the Ebu then, and then makes its way down to Newport. But yeah, a difference from being up in the mountains. Hopefully this will be a nice little stretch now. Sorry if I got food in my beard, guys. I just had my cheeky meal deal. I did have a few beers again last night, but not that many. But yeah, still ploughing away through the Sirhowy Valley. I don't think I've been this far, but there's some really cool little tracks around. Just come over the bridge now. But yeah, we're going to go up into this little tunnel. So the Sirhowy Valley is actually a really nice little walk. It goes down from Crosskeys all the way up through up to Wiley, yeah, and then you get towards the Blackwood sort of area. But it's a very popular walk, this is, so you'll have to be mindful of cyclists and people with their dogs and whatnot. But yeah, I've been on this track multiple times with a baby and my partner Amy. Not this far up, but yeah, it's a beautiful little walk, and yeah, very enjoyable. Just smashed the 5-mile mark. A lovely little walk. We're up above now the river, you can see down there. But we made good progress the past couple of miles. It's brought down our average, and yeah, we probably wrap this up in what, 3.5 hours there? 2 3/4, or even better. Yeah, 2 3/4 for about 6.5, 7 miles. Just as we're coming to the end of the Sirhowy Valley Walk, hit the 6-mile mark, and that was pretty quick. That was 17.5 minutes, which is probably our best split, I think. It's weird calling it a split though, because it's not like we're running, it's not like it's a race. But yeah, it's been really enjoyable. So we decided to take a leisurely stroll then to finish off the video down the canal in Crosskeys. I'm gonna make my way back up to Cwmcarn then. Just hit the 7-mile mark. I think by the end of the walk it'll be about 8 miles. Ritchie's gonna deviate off to go see his mum, so I'll finish a walk solo for the last mile-ish. That's no problem. Get a walk down a bit more of the canal. I tend not to video in the villages and whatnot because there's basically car traffic and everything like that, but it's been a really good walk. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it, Ritchie? I have indeed. Yeah, barely broken a sweat. All mine's being masked by this cap. I do need to buy a new cap. Oh, 2 mallards by there, taking a nap. But yeah, great morning walk. Yeah, we'll have to go for another one, but Ritchie's leaving now. Bye Ritchie, see you on the next walk or barbecue. So it's just us now walking for the rest of the canal. Yeah, I'll probably stop then at the end of the canal, end the video there. If memory serves me, this canal used to be wider by here. I'm fairly certain. Maybe they just built the extra plot by here. Still pretty though. So the valleys used to be scattered with canals because we used to have a lot of links towards the pits. So this would be the easiest way back in the day to transport all the coal from the pit to the shipping yards down in Newport and Cardiff. So there used to be horse-drawn carts, well, sorry, barges going down with all the goods. But then obviously we've got the railways in then. But Abercarn used to actually have a canal, but because we had a fire, the Prince of Wales disaster killed quite a lot of miners. They had to use the canal to flood the mines. So yeah, and then eventually they ended up building the bypass over the top. I'm not sure actually if it's still got the remnants underneath. I just have to check that, but I'll probably do a video on the Abercarn history down the line. I'll probably get assistance from Juicy Pixel and a few of the locals about Abercarn and its history. Well, I think I've finished the video here. It's been a great walk, be about 8 miles in total. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But if you can leave a like, a comment, subscribe for more future videos, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.